Hello, and welcome to another tutorial on School Attendance Management System. In this guide, I will help you to add a new device in the SAMS application. To begin, run the SAMS application in Administrator mode. This step is crucial to proceed with the process covered in this tutorial. To do so, press the Shift key and right-click on the SAMS icon on the desktop or the taskbar to run as administrator. Enter your credentials to access administrative privileges. Admin for username and password, and click on Login. Once logged in, you are met with a dashboard of the SAMS application. This is the general overview on the top panel, where you'll find such options as Manage User, Device Manager, and Device Sync. If you remember from the earlier tutorials, we added users by configuring them using the first option, or the Manage User. To add a device, click on Device Manager and click on Device Configuration from the expanded options. A mini window opens where you have the following option to configure a device. As you can see, we have already configured an existing device for this demo school used in this tutorial guide. Now your school may have a single biometric device or multiple. Therefore, to exemplify the process of adding a device in this tutorial, I will be adding a second device in the SAMS application, as you would do for your first and subsequent devices if it applies. Click on the Add button and proceed to fill in the details. Make careful note, in the first field, the device ID will always be 1, so don't input any other integer. Next, fill in the field for device name and the device IP address. The device IP must be unique for all devices, and the same IP address cannot be filled for more than one biometric device. Also, the device IP number must match with the biometric device since it is connected with the LAN, so be sure to search for the correct IP address of your biometric device. Then you have the option of filling in the description for your device and save to add the device to your application. If you follow the steps closely, you will now find the newly added device below. The device ID, device name, device IP, description, status, which shows active, action to edit, and an additional action to change status. Click on Action to Edit and you'll be able to make any changes to update the existing biometric device by editing the fields filled in earlier, or you can even replace the device with a different device by replacing the fields with the information of that particular device. The other option of Action to Change Status is crucial because the dysfunction of any of the added biometric devices will block the user from accessing the SAMS application. This can only be fixed by running the application as admin. Which we are by privileges at present. Click on Change Status of the device in question and click on Yes to inactivate the device. This should solve the problem if it arises sometime down the road. With this, we come to the end of the tutorial. As a reminder, the device ID should always be 1, so choose 1 at that field while adding a device in the SAMS application. Another emphasis is on the device IP, which must be unique for all devices and match the respective biometric device is representative of. If you have additional queries, leave them in the comments section below. Thanking you for your time. Goodbye.